When my daughter was 20 months old, she was diagnosed with juvenile arthritis. Started with a swollen left knee, didn't know what it was, whole range of tests, all kinds of x-rays, what could it be, and she got the diagnosis of juvenile arthritis. So at the time, there was no supports for kids and families, so we're basically alone, trying to navigate what's this all about, what does this mean, what does the long-term look like, and so shortly thereafter said, hey, we can do something about this. There's this whole big gap. And so we started trying to fill that gap. My name is David Porte. I am one of the founders of Cassie Friends and the board chair. Cassie Friends is a Canadian society that exists to support kids and families with juvenile arthritis and other rheumatic diseases. Cassie Friends is one of the partners in Unified, and we're really excited to be one of the patient partners. And what we really want to bring to Unified is that patient voice, and it's something that we've been talking about as an organization since 2017 or 2018. We've been talking about how to incorporate what the parents and what the patients are saying and how to bring that into the research, and then how to feedback that research back to the parents and patients. So the Unified work is really important because really what it's doing is just changing how healthcare can work. It's really bringing in that other voice. And as an organization, we've always been connected to the medical. We saw how important it was to connect the medical and the parents and the families and the patients. And Unified is doing the same thing. It's bringing them together in the same room. We do events every year that bring together the doctors and the patients, and they bring them out of context, out of the setting of I'm sitting in the doctor's office and I'm getting an examination. It brings them together and they see each other differently and they hear each other differently, and they have time to hear and see each other's needs that are quite different than what you might see in a clinical setting. And it's quite different for the patients as well, because they're not nervous, they're not patients sitting on the table or sitting behind the desk. They're sitting next to the physicians and next to the researchers, and that is so much more powerful for everybody. The researchers see why they're doing the research. They see these, in our case, they see these kids and say, we can help these kids. And the kids see these researchers and say, hey, these are the people that are helping me every day. What can I do to help them? And it's just this beautiful coming together. And it really is unifying.